Thank you so much for joining me today on the Path of Ascension Humility. We are working towards Master of the Path. All we have left is Azaruux. I'm going to give this a try on Kleia since he does have ads and she has mechanics that allow ads to basically increase her damage in the forms of crit. So, of course, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to our Soul Mirror. We're going to come down here to Azaruux. We come over here to Humility. I've already chosen Kleia for this since it is the fight and I want him to summon his ads. We're going to use the Phial of Serenity so that way we have extra health. So what I was talking about with the ads, you see here, you'll get pointed courage, so critical strike chance increased by 20% for every ad within range. So there's 4, so it's by 5 for each. And the other aspect of this is once we go into Archon's Blessing, we'll get Keen Insight, and for every ad that it kills, we get 10% per enemy, and he summons about 6 of them, so that's going to be pretty much guaranteed crits, so we'll be doing about 15,000 damage to him per hit. And then we're just going to go balls to the wall damage on him. So for this fight, so Azaruux has several abilities here. The first one is Devouring Rift. He'll cast it. You'll get a big black-blue swirl underneath your feet. You want to move out of that. Once it gets to it, he'll shoot a little beam to it, a little ball. It'll detonate. It'll do a lot of damage. So you want to make sure to move out of that. From there, it'll have a spreading out AoE about this range with a ball in the center that rotates around slowly. It does have a line that kind of passes through it that will blow outwards. So if it's right here, for example, blow out here and blow out here. And if it was here, blow out here, or here, or here. And then, of course, he has Infestation, which will summon the ads. The areas where they come in at will be tiny blue and black swirls underneath your feet. You want to move out of that as they detonate when they first arrive, and when you kill them, they will detonate again. So you want to be mindful of that as well. You can also kite them into the rifts. They will get sucked in and get killed. Once again, underneath the rift, they will detonate. So if you're running through the rift or whatever you're doing, do be mindful of that so that way you don't get caught by their detonation when they get sucked in. And then his final ability is he does a frontal slam, which is engorged slam. You can easily just sidestep it, avoid it, and all of that. He is a melee boss, so he will follow you around. So of course we'll be DPSing him with Ascended Strike. We'll also be using that to kill his ads. It does damage in a frontal cone. The more to the center it is, the more damage it does. So for example, here you see it did 6,000, only 3,000 wings, but that's crits. See, this is what I hate. They're all on the wings. Okay. There you go. So you see it did only 1,500. But she's doing a lot of crit. And then, of course, we'll be using Keen Insight to retaliate when the ads aren't, when we're not in our Archon's Blessing. And Leap of Faith if we can jump behind for the Devouring Rift. But like I said, we're going to be using his ads as basically crit magnets. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ring the bell. So you do the same as well. And then also leave a like, leave a comment. Make sure to follow me or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch. You can find me on Twitch at the_dab86. Are you going to come visit, Peach? Are you going to visit before we do this fight? No, you're going to run by. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this started here. Behave, Peach. So we're going to start this off by retaliating and jumping to his location. Now we run. Until we've got our thing here, until he infests again. Why do I feel like I'm taking damage from a range that makes no sense? Come on, go ahead and infest. Go ahead and infest. Come on. Come get me. Oop, did that too soon. And we did it! That is Master of the Path! Jesus Christ, we finally did it! We finally did it. We finally did it.